Hello my friends, this is Tutagamon. In this video I'm going to benchmark the Evil Within on a single GTX 970 paired with an old Q9550 just for the heck of it to see how it runs. This is a digital recording which is done on an external recorder at 60 frames per second, so you may want to switch to Chrome for smoothness. The system has an Intel Q9550 running at 4 GHz. Let me put some load on it. There we are, 4 GHz. It has also 8 GB of memory, and the graphics card is a GTX 970 running at these clocks. It is boosting at 1.5. We will see that at the end of the video. I'm going to use fraps to gather all necessary frame rate data, and we will see them in this file at the end of the video. Let me start real temp for some CPU monitoring, and I'm loading the game. Let's take a quick look at the options. Of course, we all know that this game is frame rate capped at 60 frames per second. The reason I am doing this benchmark is to see if the CPU can actually run this game at 60 frames per second. I'm not trying to go above 60 frames per second or something. In any case, 1080p resolution, and the rest of the graphics are at maximum. There are not so many options anyway. I'm going to benchmark the beginning of the game. I'm going to skip this first cutscene because my session is long, and I'm starting the benchmark. As you can see, CPU 1 is already at very high CPU usage, and that's exactly what I wanted to see with this benchmark. As you can see, the game has trouble running at 60 frames per second, at least in this outdoor section. Maybe inside it will be better.
Smells like blood.
But it's still an indication of what's going on.
We're gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
Did you hear something? Someone alive in here.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
What the hell? Where's the exit?
Okay, I will kick this guy's butt later. CPU temps are at less than 70%, 68 for the first core, which is the one that heats up the most. CPU usage, it's medium to low. The benchmark result was 57 frames per second. It seems that the Q9550 did have some slight problem running the game, and we see the manifestation of this problem here. The frame rate was at around 60 frames per second most of the time, but this is the interesting part of this benchmark. As you can see, there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of frame rate spikes which do not go side by side with the 60 frames per second. The frame rate should be 16.16 millisecond. Frame times are much higher than that. You see there are whole sessions that has very high frame times, and this is clearly due to the processor, because the same game on my Q95 or on my Core i5, sorry, ran very nicely. We see some spikes here for the GPU usage. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down all the time, which is crazy. I have never seen something like that. This is a very interesting benchmark. I did not see that coming, to tell you the truth. The CPU activity is not necessarily too high to provide to cause CPU limits, but maybe we're looking at some thread switching, I don't know. In any case, the game felt a bit jerky. 2.7 gigabytes of RAM used, GPU temps. The core clock of the graphics card was at 1.5 GHz. As I told you in the beginning of the video, 1.6 gigabytes of video RAM used, and the power of the card is around 70% or lower. Okay guys, thank you for watching.